Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for Seattle, Logan Gilbert. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And we're underway from Seattle. Gilbert, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And that's in the dirt. 2-1. Next pitch way upstairs. Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Off the catcher and rolls away. And now a man into scoring position.
That pitch was pretty far outside, further than he was set up, so kind of a tough one to handle, but still something he knows he should have had since it bounced off his glove and got away.
Man at second. And that's fouled off.
Ball.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A two-run blast. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The 1-0.
Oh, yeah.
And that drops in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
This one in the air right field. One away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Foul ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
The right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's Stanton now. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Slider right there.
Two and one the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Stays alive. The 2-2. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. And it's 2-zip. We go to the bottom of the first. Showing the slab in today's game. Max Fried. Always a treat to watch. One of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups. And typically, he doesn't need a ton of runs in support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
There's a strike. Ha! And a swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the catcher.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, with an ace on the bump, it's crucial not to become complacent. This lineup still has a job to do if they're going to come away with a win.
Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Hee-haw!
0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
That is upstairs for ball one.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mariners nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, top of the second, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. On the corner for a strike. Swings through that.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Here, what? Ball.
Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Here's a 2-1. Inside, just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. This one chopped up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So the Yanks go in order, but they're on top 2-0. Back in Seattle, and now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Ground ball to the right side, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 10, Victor Robles.
Here's Victor Robles. And that misses.
That's outside. Ball.
And that is ball 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at first, 1 away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That's off the mark.
Down. Ball.
And the count is even, 2-2. Pitch kicks away. And the runner holds. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fried has a beat on it. 2 away now.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Leo Rivas.
Hee-haw!
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that will end the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mariners nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And the 0-1. And that one hammered. And it's a foul ball. That one almost got him. Goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter, Aaron.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. On the ground, and it's off the bag. Nice grab, but no chance to get it out, so there'll be runners at first and second.
Well, anything can happen once the ball deflects off the base. Do you get a good bounce or a bad bounce? Your guess is as good as mine.
On the ground, right side, Young. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22,
Ben Rice digs in now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Pitch misses there.
Low.
Ball 1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3-run shot for Seattle, and the lead is now 5-0. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Hey, ha!
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
What a stop. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Next for the Mariners, the catcher.
Base is empty after the double play. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Fouled off left side. Oh, he hit him.
Take your base.
And that got him pretty flush.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Hike 1.
Raleigh, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a foul ball. Now an 0-2 from Free. Missed inside with the curve.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And they'll do it again. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a great play for the out. One left for Seattle. It's 5-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, out of the fourth. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Not close with that one. Ball one. That's down and in.
Ball.
Next one misses. Ball 3. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Logan Gilbert won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
left-hander out of the bullpen, Jose A. Ferrer.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So a man aboard. So up next for New York, J.C. Escarra. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And now it's 1-2. Got him. One away.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
He swings and fouls one off. Ferrer, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Arozarena settles underneath it, and that'll do it. One left for the Yankees as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. Max Fried will go to work. And that's off
the ball.
The inside edge. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. There's a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Way high. The Yanks leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one almost got him. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away. And ball 4 to aboard.
Up next for the Mariners, the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
First and second, no outs. Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Naylor, the lead runner, out at second. Arozarena at first with no outs. And he pumps it a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. Up the middle, Chisholm. The underhand flip. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
2 outs with a runner at third. Liner snagged at first. Mariners leave 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back in Seattle, we go to the top of the fifth. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
0-1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
And there's a ball. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Toss to Naylor. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose A. Ferrer departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Gabe
Mariners.
Spire gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Spire.
And here comes Bellinger. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That misses. Ball 1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The next offering misses. Outside. And now 3-0. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. That one ripped. Can't get there, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. That's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now for Seattle, Leo Rivas.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Cole Young.
No, that
challenge
missed. That's
from
a ball.
behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Hurt.
Here's a 1-1.
Hurt.
And right back to the mound. Gets it to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Mariners, the designated
So
hitter,
up next, Rob Refsnyder.
Refsnyder.
That one ripped right center field. This one's got a chance, and that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Tap foul at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball. That ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Ben Rice
Leading off
stepping
for the
in now for the Yankees.
First baseman, number 22, Ben Rice.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-2. In the air, right field. Robles settles under it. Takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Upstairs.
That's high. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late. There's a strike. 95 of that one. That's to third. Donovan handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz.
2 outs, base is
Jr.
empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now 1 for 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Robles under it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. But they hold a 5-0 lead. Back at T-Mobile Park and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Yeah!
Rodriguez wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one. On the ground right side. It's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Ball.
Two and one now. That one fouled off. Just a slow ground ball this time. Chisholm throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
He's in there.
Up next for the Mariners, the left fielder,
First and second,
Randy.
no outs. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Foul ball there. The M's down 5, trying to battle back here in the bottom of the 6th. Swinging a foul out of play. Got him looking. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next for the Mariners, the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Rodriguez on second. Naylor at first. One gone. Ball one there. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Victor Robles up next for the Mariners.
Hee-haw! That missed. That's a ball.
Outside.
That's a ball.
And it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2-2. Up the middle. He's got it. And that'll end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mariners,
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Matt Brash.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
There's the strike. 95 of that one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And downstairs. Next pitch is outside. Out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Caballero now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Edward Bizardo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Here's 0-1. Brash in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Grounds 1 to short. Rivas tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
That misses. Ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
So the call stands. Still 1 challenge left for them. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Did he
The
go?
2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mariners nothing.
Now pitching for the
We're
Yankees,
back in a new pitcher here
number
to start the
39.
bottom of the 7th. Number 39. On for his major league debut and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Jazz tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Cole Young.
Cole Young up next for the Mariners. And a foul ball. The Yankees leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. That clips the zone. 0-2 now. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Camilo Doval getting loose out there. Young
What you got?
checks his swing. Appeal to third. Didn't go. This one in the air center field. Grisham drifts towards it. 2 away.
Up next for the Mariners, the designated hitter, Rob Refsnyder.
Ball, that's high.
The next pitch
Ball.
misses, and it's 2-0. In the air to left center. And that is that. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mariners nothing. Back in Seattle, ready to begin the 8th. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. And
That's
takes
down.
low
That's
for
a
ball
ball.
1. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Ball.
Hit hard on the ground is short. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 1-0. And that one is
That's
inside. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
3-1, and he
That's
couldn't
ball
come
four.
up with
Runner,
it.
take your base.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
Hey!
Bellinger goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the eighth. Cal Raleigh now at the plate.
Raleigh.
That's the ball.
And it's even up.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
In the air to left center. And that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
That missed.
And
That's
an
the ball.
ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. And there's a foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Raleigh coming home. The relay. Safe. It's 5-1.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Here's Josh Naylor. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man at second. Laser to the gap should score the run. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. He'll score. It's 5-2. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 39 done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Yarbrough. This is his first appearance of the season.
That's the ball.
Next pitch
Ball
misses
outside.
And the count now 2-0. Movement in the Yankees pen. Camilo Doval getting ready to go. That's inside. And that's ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
That clips the corner. Rosarena wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Next to the Mariners, the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
There's a strike. One fouled off. The Mariners with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. To third, McMahon. Over to Jazz. There's one. Over to first, safe.
Up next to the Mariners, the right fielder, number 10, Victor Robles.
And fouled off. Tying run at the plate. And there's the strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mariners, the shortstop, Leo Rivas.
Now a chance for Leo Rivas. Fouled off down the right side. The tying run at the plate. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is the third out of the inning. Through 8 full, it's the Yankees 5 and the Mariners 2.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
Mariners,
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Edward Bizardo.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
That's a ball.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Giancarlo.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Yankees up by 3 here at the top of the ninth. And the slider just misses. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Tracks it down for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Second base, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Ripped to third. And the inning is over. Yanks held in check. They're still out in front 5-2.
Now pitching for the
We're
Yankees,
back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now it's the second baseman,
For the
Cole
Mariners,
Young.
The second baseman, Cole Young.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
High fly ball out towards left field. Carrying well. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
So they're down to their final out. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That's outside.
No,
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Bednar is just 1 strike away.
Nope, that's it.
Fastball almost got him there. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Next to the Mariners, the center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one found hard the other way. 1-2 now. That one missed. The Yanks trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Cut on and missed, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. On the hill for the Mariners, Logan Gilbert. What do we have on him?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Okay, all set to go. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Late on that fastball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Ball high.
Just getting started here in Seattle.
He's
No, that's
just
low.
missing
Ball.
with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the
No,
zone,
that
and the
missed.
last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Ball.
Man at first, one away.
Yeehaw!
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Here.
Comes up empty.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Oh and 2 now. That one is absolutely belted. Rodriguez racing after it. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
We go to the bottom of the first. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Max Fried. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
One down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
That one just misses. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
No, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Low ball.
2 down, nobody on. And now it's even up. On the ground to Jazz. To first, and that is the inning. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Giancarlo Stanton.
Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
Inside corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge, and the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
On the ground to short, could be 2. To second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Batting seventh, the catcher, J.C. Escara.
1 out man at first. Here's the Yankees catcher now, J.C. Escara. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Second inning here. No score.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Now a quick throw to first. Chisholm dives back in, but they got him.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
Two down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. That's in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
There's a strike.
Two.
Just off the outside corner, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging on the curveball. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. Step off throw to first.
No.
Rosarena dives back. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. 0-1 down. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 10, Victor Robles.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That pitch gets the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's a little bit low.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. And misses inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
The 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full. No score. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
Ball.
The shortstop takes a ball.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a ball. It's a leadoff
That's
walk.
ball 4. Take your
and
base.
that's the go-ahead run.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. That's down
That's
and
the ball.
in. Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Caught looking his first time up. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. The Yankees with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one finds a corner. And the count 1-1. Now he's challenging the called strike. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Good hitters count the 2-0. And another ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Close,
No,
but called a ball. Ball 1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2 on, 1 out.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two and 1 on Judge. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger up to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. And that's the 3rd out. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now for Seattle, Leo Rivas.
Leo Rivas.
Yeah, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That's a ball. That's inside. That's a ball.
That one misses. 3-1 now. That's a strike.
2.
That one misses.
Ball 4. Take
so
your base.
lead-off walk.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Cole Young.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Just missed.
Ball. Ball high.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. Payoff pitch. And it stays fair. Bellinger returns it to the infield. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Rob Refsnyder. And that is out of play. The M's looking to strike first here in the last half of the 3rd. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
Down the line, and it's foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're...
Oh, gets dirty. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
That's in for a strike. swings over the top of that one. And a curve is down and in. That one way inside. Two now.
No, that's
in
down.
the dirt.
Ball.
Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. Base hit, 1 run in already. Relay throw, safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 2-zip. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
That one ripped, but foul. Going 2 now. On the ground. Nice grab. The feed for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Mariners 2 and the Yankees nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice.
Right.
And a foul ball. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that one almost hit him. Two. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play. And that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Just missed. Just off the inside edge. That misses the zone, and it's 3-0. Rice gets his lead at first, nobody out. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Way inside. Two on the way.
Ball.
And a payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And now the 0-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time. That missed by a lot. And to count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And they'll do it again. A 1-2. That one missed. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
First and second, 2 outs. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
Ball.
Misses again, 5 in a row. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying, and it bangs off the wall. 1 runs in. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 2-2.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down.
That's inside. Ball.
In the dirt, the throw to third. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. 2-2 game. Back in Seattle, bottom 4.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning.
Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. You'll take those group hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And the count 1-2. Just misses there.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Here's the 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Naylor leads off first with 1 away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Ground ball left side could be 2. There's 1. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 4. We are tied 2-2. Back at T-Mobile Park and stepping in for New York, Ryan McMahon.
You know, these Yankees finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges.
Hike one.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He makes the grab and a quick out number 1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Two down, nobody on. Upstairs.
Ball.
And the count even 1-1. That one fouled hard the other way. Way outside. And that's ball 2. Up the middle, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Halfway through, and we're tied 2 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles. This one in the air, right field, and just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Out to short, Caballero. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Up next for the Mariners, the shortstop, Leo Rivas.
Foul ball there.
That's a ball.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Out towards right center field. Stanton should have this one. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Cole Young.
Cole Young up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Tap foul at the plate. Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Back in Seattle, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for the
So they
Mariners,
turn to the lefty in
number
this spot,
45,
Jose A. Ferrer. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Casey Legumina, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Criswell getting cranked up as well. Outside
That's the
low.
ball.
Ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around.
Nope, ball.
The Yanks with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One and two here. That one
That's
missed.
the ball.
Bellinger goes, and it remains 2-2. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-2 now. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Step off, throw to first.
No,
Bellinger
he's
dives back.
You can expect this
That's
hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. To short, could be two. Rivas over to second on the nailer. They get two.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Bottom of the sixth inning. In now is the Mariners DH, Rob Refsnyder.
Refsnyder.
Down, ball.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Looked like it was a little bit up. The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Mariners, the center
Julio
fielder,
Rodriguez
24,
coming to the plate now in a big spot.
Rodriguez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That's to third,
Foul!
and that's foul. Outside
That's the
low,
ball.
ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Cruz also getting ready. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 3-2.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Max Fried will give way, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching for the
Here's a
Yankees,
new pitcher from the pen, number 39. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
First pitch swinging. That one lifted to left. Makes the grab.
Well, it was a bad read off the bat, but he still managed to make the catch.
Up next
That could have
for the
turned out
Mariners,
much worse.
the
Catch
left fielder,
saved him a run.
Randy.
So digging in, Randy Arozarena, 1 for 2.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
2 on, 1 out. That's a base hit. Run scores. Relay throw to third, and he's out easily.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Ball.
Arozarena leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That's through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Jazz tosses to first. Inning over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Yankees 2. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. A little bit high, and that's ball 1. The Yankees looking to rally. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Ferrer, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 2. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, J.C. Escara.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose A. Ferrer gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Casey
Mariners,
Legumina into the game. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Legumina.
Jose Caballero will hit next.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That's in there. It's 0-1. Fouled off left side. On the ground to third. Gets to it with a slide to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it here 4-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for Seattle, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
Hee-haw!
The 0-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. In the dirt, ball 1. And that skips in the dirt. On a bounce right side, Rice. He takes it on his own, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Mariners, the shortstop, Leo Rivas.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Cole Young. Here's the pitch. Runner goes right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Mariners, the designated hitter, Rob Refsnyder.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 left for Seattle, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back in Seattle, we're at the top of the 8th. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Andres Munoz, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 2-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The Yankees down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 8th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next offering way upstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The 1-2. Outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Too high, and it's ball 4.
Take your base.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Judge now, 1 for 3.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Grounder off the pitcher. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play.
Up next for the Yankees.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Casey Legumina out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
So they bring
Mariners,
on their closer in the eighth,
75,
Andres Munoz.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Ball. That's down.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Next pitch misses way outside. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. That situation navigated to perfection by the Mariner bullpen. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mariners 4 and the Yankees 2. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
So he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. That one ripped right center field, and that gets down into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Up next for the Mariners.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
On the ground to third. Zips it across. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 12.
So now with one away and a man at second. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
That's the ball.
Off the mark there. Ball 2. And delivers outside. And ball 4 to a board.
Runner take your base.
For the Mariners, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The Mariners trying to break this one open here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Two outs, runners at first and second. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 with 3 ground outs. And there's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, left field. And the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice.
Ben Rice.
Ball.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. That's off the mark. 2-1.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Outside with a breaking ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Base hit, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way. Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Pitch misses, and 1-1. Late with the swing there. Jackknifes out of the way. The M's trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
1 out man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball outside.
The tying run at the plate. Inside.
That's in.
And a count 2-1. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Great anticipation after the secondary lead. And sometimes you can't tell how far away it gets from that catcher, but because it was towards the first base dugout, easy read.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. In the air, right field. Robles on the move. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.